getting things set up here. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome. Oh shit, no. Okay, I'm just gonna get everything kind of set up for the show. I hurt my knee, but I also have to be at work. So, I'm gonna be chilling here. Hello, you guys, and welcome. Let me get everything set up here. Why do you keep getting so close to my laptop? Okay. Hey, how are you? Hold up, I can't read. Let me turn this on. That's probably what I should have done first. Oh, it's almost fucking dead. Of course it is. Royce, how are you? I thought it was you because you were using the emotes. Hello. This is probably gonna be like a quick stream, and I say that even though I'm like, alright, I'll probably end up being on for an hour. Why doesn't this show percentage? That would be nice, thank you. Hold up. Let me grab the charger for this really quick so it doesn't die. I thought it was all the way charged. Fuck. You reach? Yes, you will. Thank goodness. Okay, dope. How are you guys doing? Wait for me to get into this chat. I'm still recovering from karaoke. Oh my gosh. Excited for a fun cast. Thank you. Hello, you guys. Brogue, hello. How are you? Let me get this set back up here. Okay. Put this here. I have to work later and I don't want to. Does anyone want to take my shift? Hello and welcome. Okay. So let us begin. Oh my gosh. Today is going to be a good day. That's what I'm telling myself. That is what I'm telling myself. I feel like I need to. Is this too bright? The sun just came out a little bit. Hold on. Oof. There we go. Better. A little bit better. Alright. So, like I said, this episode is going to be kind of shorter. I say that even though I'm like, I'm probably going to go an hour because I love talking to you guys. Thank you for the follow. Looks good. Awesome. Okay, well, I hope this looks better because I fixed it anyways. Let me switch, new, record. Hello and welcome to episode 20 of In My Opinion with Io. I am your host, Io Zaymar. Drop an album. Thank you. I'm actually thinking about it. I've thought about it, you know? So, what did I see in this week's news? I saw a few things. I'm not going to talk about... Can you guys hear my dogs eating? I'm not going to talk about the Supreme Court nominee or anything like that today. I'm going to hold off on that. What am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about this doomsday glacier. I saw something about a doomsday glacier, okay? The Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica, I hope I'm saying that right, is apparently the size of Britain, okay? NASA estimates that if it melts, it would increase the sea levels by 1.6 feet or half a meter. This could lead, I'm not like a scientist on glaciers or anything, so I'm just kind of trying to understand this report. This could lead to a shit ton of ice melt that could potentially sink Miami, New York, and the Netherlands. All right, it's already retreating at an alarming rate, but the new research and everything like this, you know, they I guess put it into a computer and try to do the research and speed up the process, like speed up the rate at which it's going at right now. Yeah, it definitely could increase the damage. It will weaken the ice shelf's integrity, and we could possibly see some kind of doomsday event happening. Okay. Oh my god. For a second, I couldn't extend my leg. That was scary. What else did I see in the news? Yeah, I'm not like a huge glacier. I don't know much about glaciers. I know that most of them is underwater. You can't see a lot of them. Or, you know, you have one glacier and you see like just the tip, all right? And most of it's underwater or something like that. I don't know, but global warming definitely is real, whether you want to believe it is or not. There's just too much evidence. But the thing is that the Earth, I guess, goes through these cycles of warming up and cooling down. So we're going to warm up and then we're going to cool down. So we could also potentially, after everything melts away, see another ice age. Potentially, possibly, maybe. Who knows? Things go in cycles. Life goes in cycles on a bigger scale and all the way down to the tiniest thing. Everything is going in cycles. That just reminded me of something I saw. I did not write this down in my notes. This thing that I saw. What was it? Oh, it was, somebody was like, oh, I heard there was that somebody pulled a knife on somebody and that person pulled a gun out on them, like talking about protesters, and they were like, where did somebody get the video for that? Where's the video for that? I'm like, I don't know why talking about cycles reminded me of that. Probably because in life right now, the way society kind of is, people want things to be instantaneous, so it kind of feels like, hey, I don't know, like they're trying to cycle around information. Like, does somebody have the video from this protest of the? It's like, why you think some, like, in this day and age, people really think that someone is pulling out their camera and videotaping every single thing. People are. Some people aren't. Not every single thing. If I saw somebody pull out a knife and then someone else pull out a gun, when am I going to reach out my phone and, like, me personally, am I going to reach out my phone the second that person pulls out a knife? I'm, like, trying to understand what the fuck is going on, you know? Somebody who may have already been recording might have that footage, but just to think that, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to think about how information cycles and how instantly we want it and how we hear about something, and so there has to be a video. Somebody had to have gotten a video. A man died after eating black licorice every day for 3 weeks, you guys. Every day for 3 weeks. I don't mean to laugh. I don't. But the article that I was reading this from was like, well, there is a great excuse not to eat black licorice. Now we know not to eat black licorice. We know why it's so disgusting. It could kill you. Okay? I knew that stuff was not good for anyone. Exactly. Like, black licorice, like, growing up when I was a kid, I definitely did not mind eating black licorice. I ate it more than I did today, than I do today, actually, to put it in the right tense. Yeah, I don't really eat it anymore. I don't. When I was younger, I ate it occasionally. I did not eat it every single day, okay? But apparently, this guy, his friends and family and everything say that he was in pretty good shape. He didn't really have any health problems prior to this. Oh, and thank you guys so much for the follows. You know, Misha, thank you. He didn't have anything health-wise prior to this. Eating this black licorice, okay, is this guy from Massachusetts. He's in a fast food restaurant. Apparently he just starts shaking. He collapses to the ground. The paramedics come. He's unresponsive. They try to give him CPR. He's unresponsive, so they take him to the ER, where he has a super low heart rate, which, okay, a super low heart rate. His heart rate was 40 beats per minute. You guys, my average heart rate, like, usually when I go to the doctor, like, my resting heart rate is, like, it's under 70. It's usually between 60 and 69. And my doctors are like, what? but that's like my normal heart rate, and this guy, his heart rate is 40. I'm like, that's not that far away from my heart rate. Is like, there's something wrong with my heart. No wonder why my doctors were like always so concerned until they realized that was like my normal. So they took him in, they placed him on a ventilator and everything like that, put him in the ICU. Where did I write this down? Okay, so eating 3 weeks worth of licorice, he ate this stuff every single day. Okay? Lazy heart. Thanks. Maybe it just doesn't want to work as hard because it's trying to like live as long as possible. So licorice, not red licorice, okay? Because apparently this guy, he didn't have the greatest diet. That's like his only thing. He didn't have a really good diet, and candy was a huge thing for him. He loved to eat several packs of candy a day. And I guess 3 weeks prior to him dying, he switched his candy routine up. He went from eating red licorice to black licorice, okay? Black licorice contains this stuff. I can't fucking pronounce it. I tried so hard. It's glyceric acid or something, which changes the levels of potassium and disrupts electrolytes and increases the levels of cortisol in your body, all right? Now this can lead to hypertension, hypokalemia, I'm going to think it is. I'm not going to think it's kalemia. Maybe it is hypokalemia. I'm thinking it's hypokalemia. Metabolic alkalosis, fatal arrhythmias, and renal failure, which were all present in this patient, okay? So what are those things, in case you don't know? Hypertension, that's high blood pressure. The hypokalemia, that's low potassium. So again, this acid found in black licorice did all this crazy shit. Low potassium, the metabolic alkalosis, that's high pH level, all right? Renal failure, that's usually when it usually has to do with your kidneys, specifically when they're like functioning at 15%, okay? Black licorice, who fucking knew? Who fucking knew? Black licorice. Hold up. I have this acupressure pillow underneath my leg right now. I was at work the other day. I stepped into a hole really hard, and something in my knee just like felt weird. And it got really busy, so I'm just like walking. I didn't really like notice it because my adrenaline and everything is kind of up. Basically poison. Yes, exactly. You're reading it as if it's a college presentation. Thank you so much. So I'm just walking it off and everything. I didn't really feel the pain until I got home that night. I'm pretty sure I tore something. My doctor isn't the best. They don't have like an x-ray over there in my doctor's office, and the people who take x-rays can't see me until Tuesday, which is, days away. So I have this acupressure pillow under here because apparently these spikes, what they do is, they stab you in a way that increases blood flow helps to heal areas, getting that blood going into those areas helps to heal the injury faster. Um, so yeah, ice, heat, stabs. That's what we got going on. Thank you so much for the follow, Proxy King, and hello, Mataluka. How are you? What else? Oh, okay. So this person, this girl I was friends with on Facebook, posts something, okay, and she unfriended me for a comment. She posts this thing publicly and then unfriended me. I was like, that's fine, whatever. The post was, because I see it going around now on other social media platforms, it was, Baby It's Cold Outside was banned last year, and now WAP is like the #1 song, you know, kind of just saying like what the fuck is going on with the country, or what the fuck is going on with society, what the fuck is going on, you know. Last year, and because apparently, you know, people need reminders, last year the Me Too movement was a thing. Now obviously, if people didn't feel triggered in some way by the lyrics to this song, it wouldn't be an issue, okay? It wouldn't be banned. So my comment was, you know, okay, we're comparing a song that sounds pretty rapey to a song that was, what I was reading through the internet was that Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion are kind of singing this WAP song, or wrote this song for the men in their life, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't write the song. I can't say I wasn't there either. I'm not friends with them, so I don't know. They're like, I don't think they would respond to me like if I sent them a DM and asked them. But I was like, we're comparing these two songs, and yeah, okay, like some people don't think that the Baby It's Cold Outside song is, you know, rapey in some way, but if you listen to it, you know, it's kind of it. I can see how it could trigger someone who's ever been in an uncomfortable situation, to say the least, okay? Anyone who's ever had to deal with something like that, or had something, so I can see how it's a trigger, okay? But somebody in the comments, I guess, was like, WAP isn't about, you know, singing it to her boyfriend or her husband. You know, Cardi B used to drug people and rob them. I'm like thinking, nowhere in that song, okay, nowhere in WAP does it say drug people, rob them. Am I listening to it wrong? Let me bring up the lyrics. WAP lyrics. Certified freak, days a week, badass, okay, bucket, nope. Beat it up, catch a charge, okay. That might, in some way, be misconstrued, but if you are a certified freak 7 days a week, then you understand that beat it up and catch a charge. Beat it up, like, I don't like to say I don't like to say this word, okay? The P word, you guys. I don't like to say it. It sounds so dirty to me. It's not dirty, but it just feels like... I think I mentioned this before. When I was younger, I had a pet rabbit, and my mom came, she bursted into my room, okay? And this rabbit, it had a particular smell, and my mom definitely smelled it. And at the time, I also had a girlfriend, okay? And my mom just burst into my room and screams in her Filipino accent, "It smells like pussy." And she said it like that, pussy. And I cannot, to this day, not think about that every time I hear the fucking word, see it, say it, anything. Pussy, pussy. I don't like to say the full word. I like to say puss. My puss. I usually say kook, okay? If I'm going to say anything, I say kook, I say vagine, I say, you know, those are the words I use. But beat it up, catch a charge. You're talking about beat that pussy up, okay? Beat that shit up. Beat it up, okay? They want hardcore sex. That's what they want. They're not afraid to sing about it, okay? And I feel it. I feel it because, like I mentioned in my comment, I didn't say the full comment. Towards the end of the comment, I was like, I said we're comparing a song that sounds kind of rapey to a song that, you know, that apparently they're singing to the men in their life, or wrote about, or whatever. One triggers people, and one can be empowering to some, but also just shocking or disgusting to some. It's not like a trigger. It doesn't trigger people. Like, it doesn't trigger people in a way that it reminds them of a traumatic experience in their life, okay? Like rape. That's it. If it didn't remind people of that, it wouldn't be banned. It's plain and simple, okay? If it reminded one person of it, it wouldn't be banned. If it reminded 100 people of it, it probably still wouldn't be banned, because like 100 people out of how many fucking people are in the United States, in the world, in the whatever, in the area where they decided to fucking ban this shit. Yeah, because there definitely is a part, when I first heard this WAP song, there definitely was a part where I was like, I feel it. I feel that. I get those lyrics. I have never felt so seen by lyrics. I have, like, you know, I've related to lyrics a lot, but recently, in recent songs, there's a verse in this song that I relate to so much. I'm like, wow, thank you guys for putting that in there. I've not heard the song, but I know what it's about. It's whatever, not my cup of tea, but others like it, go for it, right? And people think that this is also a new thing. They're like, oh my god, women rapping about wet ass pussies and da 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 da. What is her name? Let's go and look this up. I forgot her name, so please forgive me. Where you at, my friend? Where you at? It should be in my history. Here we go. Lucille Bogan, okay? I want you guys to look up Lucille Bogan. She has some songs. Shave 'em dry, till the cows come home. Let's look up these lyrics. Lucille Bogan, till the cows come home lyrics. This song was written, hold on, I'm pretty sure it's like written in the 30s or something. Release date 1948. No, that's when she died. Hold up. Why didn't you just like put it down? 1933. Okay, yeah, like in the 1930s is when she's like writing all these crazy fucking songs. Okay, and to me they're hilarious. I don't know why. I just find them to be funny, because why the fuck not? Here, till the cows come home lyrics. I got a man I love, I got a man I like. Every time I fuck them men, I give them the doggone clap. Oh baby, I give them the doggone clap, because that's the kind of pussy they really like. Apparently, in the 30s, men loved getting the doggone clap. Did that have a different meaning in the 30s, the clap? Or is that like still the same thing? Is that still chlamydia we're talking about? Yeah. I told him I got a good cock. And it's got 4 damn good names. Rough top, rough cock, tough cock, cock without a bone. You can fuck my cock, suck my cock, or leave my cock alone. Alright? People want to complain that WAP is some kind of new, oh my gosh, women are singing about their vaginas. People, let me tell you, okay? Men are always singing about vaginas. Women are also always singing about vaginas, okay? Everyone, for as long as they have been writing songs, have been singing and writing songs about vaginas, okay? And penises too. And titties, especially ass and titties, okay? They've been drawing them, they've been painting them, they've been sculpting them, they've been writing songs about them. Everybody loves either ass or titties, legs, hair, face, whatever. Everyone's got their thing, and everyone's been singing about it, okay? Singing about my titties, and I'm singing about my kook. I'm singing about your wiener, and I'm singing about that booty. Oh girl, been singing about that booty since the break of dawn, since the beginning of time, since... Finish the song for me, okay, you guys? People have been singing about this shit. It's not a new concept, so please don't be shocked. I don't know why it's like so shocked. If you don't like it, like Roy said, it's not his cup of tea, you know. That's fine. No one's forcing you to listen to it. Korn did Adidas. Yes, Adidas, okay? Does anyone know what Adidas stands for? Because when I was younger, little kids in school, Adidas, what does it stand for? All day I dream about sex, or whatever. Gonorrhea, I think. Yeah. Clap. Yeah, exactly. I have not heard this song. Okay. Yeah. So it's not new. This is not these aren't new, you guys. Not new concepts. Not new things. You guys stop eating black licorice. Eat black licorice like once a year if you have to, and not in like mass quantities either. Alright? Because apparently this is what I forgot to add on. I have this like starred. They say that eating, if you're like 60 or older, okay, that if you eat about 56 grams of licorice, black licorice, for 2 weeks, this could send you to the hospital. 56 grams. I don't think it was 56 grams over the course of 2 weeks. I believe it was 56 grams for 2 weeks, which is a lot of fucking black licorice. But if you love it, it's not. Or take a shot of Jägermeister. Oh my god. Yeah. Jägermeister. Ugh. That's all I have to say about Jägermeister. Yeah, that's kind of everything that I wrote down. I didn't write down that Facebook story because that happened this morning. I was like, what, girl? Like, what? You could not mix that with anything. Ugh. Hey, Tyrion, how are you? How is it going? Ooh. So yeah, what is new? Does anybody out there in the chat, anything crazy new happening in your neck of the woods, in your area, or something crazy that you've seen on news or on the news? Anybody? Let's look something up. News. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Fox News. What kind of news do you guys, when you go and check out your news source, who do you think is a reliable news source? Where do you go to get your news? I look usually at all the news. Is that weird? Some news I'm like suspicious of. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna look at you. I'm definitely also suspicious of Fox News, but I heard that more recently they were up in their game and trying to, you know, not be so biased. But who the fuck knows? Because I'm still not clicking on Fox News. Just the protesters downtown. Everything else is normal. Oh my god. Yeah, that too. How the fuck could I forget that? Probably because it pissed me off. So they went ahead and had their hearing and everything on this Breonna Taylor case, and not one person was charged with murder for whatever fucking reason. And there's protests going on. Races in Kentucky. Cops were shot. 2 cops were shot during these protests. An average day in Florida. What's going on? A guy got a prostate exam and he came, so he shot his doctor? What? A guy, okay, this is what we call fucking, you're so in denial and you hate yourself so much. You get a prostate exam, which, if you don't know, involves someone sticking something up your butt. You get a prostate exam and you come and you go and you shoot your fucking doctor? No. You accept that you like stuff in your butt. It doesn't make you gay, all right? It doesn't make you gay unless you are solely attracted to the same sex, okay? Then yes, that does make you gay. But liking something up your butt, that alone does not make you gay. Okay, you should not get angry. It doesn't make you a freak. It doesn't make you weird. It doesn't make you anything but just a fucking person who likes something up their butt, alright? Don't shoot your fucking doctor because you can't control your cum reflex. Just, they're a doctor, okay? They've probably seen this shit before. Go home, be a little bit embarrassed, which I'm sure that guy probably was, because nobody out there, getting a prostate exam wants to come in front of their doctors, I'm sure. So just be a little embarrassed, okay? It's fine. Don't shoot your doctor though, okay? Because it is not their fault. It's not their fault, period. Yeah, he had a gun on him for some reason. People in Florida just have guns on them. Alright? You should always be careful if you're just like walking around in Florida. People, and just walking around in general, anywhere, period. People have concealed license weapons. That's why they have the license out there. So, because people want to conceal their weapons. 28 protesters arrested so far. The whole wanton endangerment result caused so much anger, and I get it. Dude, yeah. For real, because he apparently was charged not with charges that have nothing to do with her. It has stuff to, like, you put their neighbors in fucking danger. That's fucking bullshit, okay? Everything that I've read about what has gone on in this is just, like, bullshit. And I don't understand, because they're also using her image for so much, but they can't just charge somebody, just charge the guy with fucking murder. Like, that's all you gotta do. Or fucking, do what you gotta do to bring justice, because there's none here. Making a movie about her, a documentary or whatever they're making, these kind of things, are they trying to pass a law? I've not seen anything about that. Like, maybe they should try to pass a law, something about, like, I feel like there's already laws in place, though, that in normal circumstances should have prevented this situation. Who are you talking about? Oh, we're talking about Breonna Taylor. It's like the trial was just for the cops, no charges on her murder. Yeah. Paid out her family, but I honestly think they were out to kill someone no matter what that night. The system is in on it. yeah, they can no longer do the knock warrant. Oh, do the no knock warrant in July. Okay, yeah. Exactly. Some people around me say that she shouldn't have dated a BF who did drugs and maybe then she would be alive. I don't know how people can be that insensitive. The past is. Yeah, the past is the past, you guys. Okay? The past is the past. It is the past, okay? Because I've dated people who have done drugs, alright? I've done drugs. I've dated people who have sold drugs. That's definitely all in my past. That was years ago. But guess what? Nobody fucking shot me in my sleep. Alright? I'm still here. You're supposed to, there's like steps and protocols and things that they were supposed to take. Like, you know, I read somewhere that they were told that by the post office that she was not receiving packages in that person's name at her house, but that they went ahead and searched her house anyways. And when her boyfriend, who was in the home with her, not the person that they were looking for, was calling out and trying to say, hey, who is it, who's there, and whatever it was, nobody answered. The police are supposed to say it's the police, okay? They're supposed to announce it's the police, so you know it's the fucking police and not a fucking burglar, okay? Because if it's a burglar, then you have the right in, I know in Florida you have this right. In most states you have this right, to protect your property if somebody is on your property, and protect yourself and to protect your family. And so they did what they were supposed to. He did what he was supposed to. He was like, who is it, who's there? They heard people trying to come into their house. Who is it, who's there? Nobody's answering, nobody's saying anything. Oh fuck, it's a burglar. He gets his gun, he goes and he shoots, okay? Because he has no fucking idea who it is. And then it's this, the whole shootout, people shooting in the fucking dark, people, you know, they shoot her in her fucking sleep. And it's not like they shot her once, I believe. They shot her multiple times. Yeah, and the Second Amendment was not used in the boyfriend's defense. Wow. Here, let's go back up into the chat. Steven Crowder tried to say some other things too, like she rented a car that ended up with a dead body at some point. Wow. No, she was like a security officer, wasn't she? She was an upstanding citizen. Besides the fact that she, in her past, was around some, you know, dated some less than ideal people, however you want to see it. I don't, yeah, that's crazy. Crowder is all about the shock news, yes. They did so many sneaky stuff to cover it up, even going as far as portraying her boyfriend as an illegal drug trafficker. He was a law-abiding citizen that owned a legal gun. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. It was her ex that was a drug dealer, not the current. Exactly. And the second, yeah, okay. Like what, 3 men? Right? When cops do something, they try to get away with it. If we did something, we have consequences, but cops don't play by the rules. And see, that's the thing that's not fair, is that, and the thing that people are like saying is not fair, because it's not fair. Cops are supposed to be held to the highest standard of the law because they know better. They know the law. They know the ins and outs. Instead, they use it to their advantage and they try to get away with things like this. But they should, like, they should be punished more severely because they know better. They should be fired. They should be, you know, charged. They should, whatever it is. They shouldn't just be like, oh, now you're taking off the freaking whatever, and you're gonna be put on a desk job, or you're gonna be, on leave with no pay, or whatever the fuck. Or you're just going to get fired and you're not going to be charged for anything in the slightest, or you're not even, not in uniform, come late at night to your house, try to announce themselves. Like, I would shoot too. Yeah, exactly. And they were warning shots and they unloaded on them. Exactly. She was with the Kentucky Metro Police Department. There we go, yes. Crowder said the story that way to make her death more justifiable. I fucking hate it. Thank you for the follow, Maine. Sour Diesel, thank you. Your legs are so long, thank you. Cops are people who get drunk off power or are susceptible to. Actually, it's not required for the police to know the law. They just enforce whatever. Thank you so much for the subscription, Royce, dude. Pop in to say hi. Thank you so much, Shrimp. Hello. Yeah, I don't understand, because in other countries, I know that police go through more training. In our country, hairdressers go through more training than police do. And the thing is, like he said, cops are people who get drunk off power. I can't remember if I said this in an episode prior to this or if I was just saying it in casual conversation. Mental, like, they have to go through mental assessments and everything like that. They're supposed to be going through all this training. I had to be with my therapist for at least a year until she could properly assess me as a person, okay, as a regular person, and understand me and my ins and outs, and get to know me. A year. I know that cops do not go through a year's worth of mental evaluations and training and all of that other stuff. So their therapists and the people who approve that mental training, I feel like, can't really say that they know these cops that they're approving for this job. So how do they really know that this person is going to do the best that they can to uphold the law? Or is this person trigger happy? Is this person, does this person love to get drunk off of power? They don't know, because they've only gotten to know this person for this long. Police are put into such a place of power, and they're supposed to protect. They're supposed to uphold the law and protect the citizens, and we see a lot of corruption going on, unfortunately, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that they don't get enough training, and they don't get enough assessments, and they don't get enough of this before they are actually put out there and hired. And yes, and I know that not a lot of times, but there are instances where people who are in the military and who you know, they have PTSD and things like that. They are able to get jobs as cops just because they were in the military. I'm not saying that all people who are in the military are bad, because my father's in the military, but when you go through something like that, should you really be a cop? Like, if you go to war and you have PTSD and you are easily triggered and you react in a certain way that feels like you're reacting life or death, like, should you really be put into that position? Or should you find something that, you know, is not possibly going to cost somebody else their life because you reacted? You reacted first and thought later. Power corrupts anyone. Yes. They literally let anyone become a cop. I think cop salaries should be high and get the best ones instead of lower salary that attracts any old person. I believe that too, because cops also, they put their lives on the line. And I would want to pay the person who's supposed to protect me the most money, because I feel like, one, if I give them the least amount of money, they're not going to do the greatest job. They're not going to want to do the best job that they can, okay? Also, yeah, they put their life on the fucking line for you, for me, for all of us. They should be getting paid like they're putting their life on the line. Same thing with firefighters, and also teachers as well, because teachers teach us the things that get us these high paying jobs. So why shouldn't they get paid a little bit more? Get paid like they teach us these fucking life-changing skills, you know? You see the drunkenness with most gun owners, especially American owners. It can be with willpower. You don't take advantage of power. Exactly. Some people just, like, I don't know, it's like they have no willpower, or they change. A lot of times they say power changes people. Power literally corrupts, but not cop power. I'm talking real power, yes. Like Trump, for example, he wasn't planning on winning presidency, but now it's icing on the cake, and he's just riding it for as far as he can because he already got what he wanted. He's now famous or infamous, right? As a multiple gun owner, I keep all my shit locked up and don't take it out often. I can understand how knowing I can end someone can be powerful, but that's just not a cool line of thought. Yeah, I agree with you. Most cops, unfortunately, Caucasian male cops, kill unarmed black men, shooting to kill, not subdue. And that's the thing also, is like a lot of these people, because they don't go through a, a timely, you know, not a timely, they don't go through like an extensive mental health training and everything. I feel like someone's not able to like really hone in, does this person have some kind of subconscious bias that they could possibly play on if put into a situation. I feel like a proper mental health assessment could easily spot that after, you know, a year's worth of time, because you get to know somebody better. You're going to get to know, does that person get upset easily? Is this person easily triggered? Okay, we know this now. From what they're saying, from how they're talking, from how they're interacting, I can gather, does this person have a subconscious bias? Yes or no? Okay, now put the two and two together. Could this person possibly at any point, if put in a high stress situation, act on this bias that they have towards these other people? If there's a possibility, then maybe, you know, hold off that person from being put into the academy, maybe give them a couple more years to, um, let them know, like, hey, this is the issue, you work on it, you can join in a couple more years if, you know, if everything works out, but something along those lines, because yeah, unfortunately a lot of Caucasian males, because not that long ago we had segregation and everything like that here in America, and so that way of thinking is still instilled in a lot of people's brains, whether they consciously are thinking about it or subconsciously thinking about it. You sound super responsible. Yeah, Royce is a great person. Like the Marines, they are trained really hard to make sure they know the rules of engagement. They're not allowed to fire until fired upon, and it's super drilled into them because they get court-martialed. Yeah, exactly. Average football player salary $3 million. Average teacher salary $50K. Wow. Yeah. And how much is the coach's salary? The coach's salary is less than that. It's like, there should be not, it shouldn't be even per se, but it should, it should be a little bit higher, especially given that a lot of teachers, they buy things out of their own pocket for their classrooms. So it's like they're getting paid to essentially just put money back into their job. They should, I don't know, it's like they should have that allowance, and then they should also be getting paid more. So it's like, take the $50K, even though it's untaxed, or it's not untaxed. Teachers should not be taxed like freaking churches. Yes. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. So take their $50K salary and put an allowance on there so that they're making enough to do the things that they need to do. Thousands of churches applied for EDD, and like 9,000 of them got it. Wow. We're not even going to talk about that because we got 2 minutes left in this podcast. I said I wasn't going to go for the full hour, but we did. Save that topic. I'm going to write that down for next time. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for participating. We are live here every Sunday around 12:30 Pacific Standard Time here on twitch.tv/IOZMartian. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I had so much fun today. Yes, fun topics. Thank you, Royce. Exactly. I feel it. I feel the same. So please be good. I gotta get ready for work. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay sane, you guys, and wash your hands, please. All right. I love you. Besos, mi amores. Thank you. Let me save that. Oh, shit. Not yet. I forgot to name it. Yeah, thank you, Royce, for real. Honestly, thank you so much. I feel like you guys can see my hair a little bit better in this light than last night in the karaoke light. But thank you guys. Everyone follow me. Oh my gosh, thank you. Ahmed, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Aesthetics, Royce. Ahmed, thank you guys. Thank you. Tyrion, I know you're out there. If you're still out there listening, thank you for being here. You had a karaoke night. Yes. Yes, yes, I did. Twitch things, which was hilarious. Um, I'm thinking I probably might do it again, but also the computer and the bitrate and everything was lagging. It was a blast. Check the. It was a lot of fun, minus the computer issues, but that's okay. I think I want to do it again. Um, so yeah, I got this new job. Sorry, I'm like thinking about work and everything that I gotta get ready. I got a new job, so I'm probably going to move the time up for the podcast, or maybe even change the days. I'm not entirely sure. Um, be a man. Still stuck in my head. Oh my gosh. Oh my 4 comments I wrote in notes instead of chat. Oh my god. Dogo, I love your hair. You said just the tip. Reddit. Why were they filming? You said 69. Oh my god. You wrote those in your notes. I'm just gonna assume that you've got a lot going on and that's why. I hope I was riffing with you. Yes. Yes, dude. Yes. Alright. Yeah, so like I said, I might change the day for the podcast. I might just change the time. I'm not sure, but I won't be getting back on after this because I do have to get ready. I have to leave here in like 30 minutes. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, a great night. 69 heart rate. You guys are so funny. Have a good day. Fast day at work. Yes, I hope it's a fast day at work also, and I hope I don't hurt my knee any more than it already is because I will. It's like you get a new job and then you immediately hurt yourself at that job and then you can't work anymore. That would be the worst, right? So let's hope that that's not the case. Because my insurance isn't that great. But I love you guys. I will talk to you later. I am off Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, so I will probably be back on one of those days, if not 2 of those days, if not maybe even all of those days, just because, yeah. So I'll see you later, and I will see you then, right? Be safe. Bye, you guys.